What up, y'all? We back. It's a 4-4 Heels. We doing that WWE WrestlePalooza prediction show. That's how they would Cody be saying it. WrestlePalooza. That's how he be saying it. Cody, bro. When he came, we'll talk about what's up when he came. WrestlePalooza. That's how he does it. But before we get into that, everything is storyline related, except for one storyline that popped up last night on Raw. And we want to talk about it real quick.
Let's get it.
Bayley returns in a two-faced character, bro. A lot of people hating it online. A lot of people loving it online.
What?
Where you say, yeah, people are like, she left corny. She's coming back corny. How you feel about it, bro? I love when Lyra saw her in the dressing room when she was down in the middle. I wish she would have ran to the ring like that instead of the AJ shirt. But she was a little two-faced in the ring too. But how do you feel,
bro? I love it, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I love it. It is so right up the WWE's alley for them to have this type of persona for Bayley. This is going to give her a new, fresh paint of coat. It's going to give her some new life. Can we, like, folks who don't like it, can you at least wait to how this shit play out before you trash it first? I mean, damn, she just came out. I don't like it. What the fuck? Calm down. Like,
she came out. She saved Lyra. She hugs everyone. Then she goes backstage and she's fighting with herself in the locker room. Love that little touch.
Yes.
And then Lyra comes into the locker room and she's the other Bayley, the freaking idiot's Bayley, calling everyone an idiot. So in a 30-second time or a 30-minute time frame, we saw both personalities that we're getting. And I think there's a third personality, the actual Bayley who's in between trying to keep them separate. There might be three, bro. There might be three.
That's a good point. So whatever her real name is, who I don't know her real name, but that could be the third personality. But let me tell you something, man. This has the makings of being something juicy. Like, I think this is her niche. They finally found something for her to sink her teeth into. And I think she's going to do a wonderful job with this persona. Now, I'm giving her love right now because I rocks with Bayley. Bayley, I think she's good in the ring. I just think it's all about who she competes against. You know what I mean? But this two-face Bayley persona is going to be something that we can all enjoy. You know why? Because you got two Baileys. You got the hugger, and then you got ding dong. Hello,
yeah, ding dong, idiot.
I don't know. I like it, bro. Why people hating on it so much, bro? See, let me tell you something. IWC, this is what y'all do. If you don't like one promotion, you start crapping on it all the time. Even when they do good things in between, it sucks. Okay. But damn, give some credit when credit's due sometimes. See, this is why we are the 4-4 Heels, because we're going to talk that shit. And at the same time, we're going to praise it if it calls for it. I think this is something good. I think this is good. I enjoy it.
And we give time to let shit develop.
Yeah. Let it breathe.
we let it. Let's see where they're going with it. Let's see who our first opponent is. Maybe, I'm guessing it's Lyra. I'm guessing. I don't know.
It should be.
It's going to be interesting to see this Bayley in a match, to see if she goes back and forth between the Baileys in a match.
She's going to do the Fiend. I remember when the Fiend first came out, he had the love, hate, or, you know what I'm saying? He's like fighting with himself, you know, at certain times. I can see her doing that. And plus, maybe I'm being biased because I am a huge Batman fan. That's my favorite superhero of all time, Batman. And one of my favorite villains from him, other than the Joker, was Two-Face. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole dynamic of that split personality, good guy, bad guy. I love it. You know, so yeah, some people love it. Most people are starting to hate it, but I rock with it, man. I'm excited to see where it's going. And I know Lyra is our first person.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Yes.
It's got to be. But we'll get into WrestlePalooza. We know the main event, so we'll save that last because Joe Tessitore said it was the main event on ESPN, and that's John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, as it should be.
As it should be. Yeah.
But we'll start with, I guess we'll start with Cody and Drew, just because Cody came out Friday after SmackDown. Drew is about to put Randall's through the table like he did Cody. Mm-hmm. Then you hear that music. The man is back from filming Street Fighter. You know, he's back. Whatever is, I wasn't a big Street Fighter fan. Mortal Kombat all the way. Yeah. But he comes out and it doesn't give me hope for Drew ever winning this belt because it's such, I mean, there was the build a couple weeks ago with Drew putting him through the table, but really since then he's been off a month. Cody hasn't been on SmackDown in a month. The belt's he's filming a movie, and that's what I hate when WWE stars film a movie. It affects my storyline that I care about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
what percent chance do you give Drew McIntyre winning the belt he deserves to win?
Oh, man, you're going to put him on the spot for our boy Drew Mackey. I would have liked it to be 50-50, but in reality, bro, I give him a 10% chance to win.
Yeah.
Like,
they need something to shock the crowd, bro. This could be
you know
it.
what? If he does win the title, can you imagine the fucking shockwave? Like, nobody picked Drew to win this title. Not because we don't think he's capable of, because we're the same booking style. Like, come on, they're not going to take the belt off of Cody after he just got it at WrestleMania. But maybe they might. What if there's a long stretch where he's going to be gone off TV for a while for this movie, and Drew might be just a placeholder for a title?
And
Maybe
that's what
that
I'm
might
saying.
happen.
Is he going back to film more Street Fighter? Because right now, they're talking about how now Roman is going to film after Cody. So maybe Cody and Roman don't even have a scene together in this movie.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Or it could all be CGI. We don't know how they film movies nowadays. But if Cody loses the belt and then goes a month away again to film more of the movie, maybe that's possible. Maybe Drew
True.
does win.
True
But
that.
I'm thinking he's got like a 5% chance to win this belt.
Ooh, less than 10. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But we love Drew Mackey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, hold on.
He deserves something. Give this man
We
something.
rocks with Drew Mackey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rocks with Drew Mackey.
You got the
on the show.
Funko Pop.
Hell yeah, Drew Mackey. But I think he is overdue for a world championship win. I mean, definitely after the year he had in 2024 with CM Punk. I mean, come on.
And he got the belt for 5 minutes, just like CM Punk. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes.
That was so disrespectful, bro. That was so. I to this day I still don't like that. I don't care if Punk was involved and how it did it. I was happy when Drew beat Seth for that time. I was like, yes.
No, when he beat Damien Priest.
Oh, I'm sorry, Damien Priest.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Mm.
No, it was Seth.
You're right. He beat Seth, and then Damien Priest cashed in
in.
because of CM Punk. Yeah, shit. So much confusion. So much.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was so fucking mad, man. I was like, God damn, man, come on.
And then we got the worst world champion of all time, Damien Priest. No offense, bro. It just was bad.
Hey, look, I'm sorry to say this, but maybe those posts we had a couple of months ago came out to be true. Because we was like, bro, he fell off the map.
Bro, he's a jobber now, bro.
What happened to Damien Priest?
Yeah. And people are like online, they're like, Damien Priest used to be a world champion. Now he's a jobber. I was like, well, you weren't buying his shirts. That's what happened, y'all. You weren't buying his shit. You weren't cheering him. You weren't doing nothing, bro. You weren't doing nothing for this man, bro.
Oh,
when they put the belt on you, they expect your sales of shirts to go up.
When they don't, down.
When they stay the same, bro, I've been to a WWE event when he was the champion. Guess how many shirts I saw in the shop?
None.
Zero.
Yeah.
He was a filler, bro. He was a filler to get the title off of Drew, and he was the Money in the Bank. And I picked him for the Money in the Bank. I was rocking with Damien then.
You was rocking with Damien for a while. Yeah, man. Definitely was in Judgment Day. You was rocking with him, man.
It's always two different people when you get the belt and when you're chasing the belt. It's different.
I didn't see that it factor in him. I just never seen it.
Was it the mommy effect?
No,
he was always next to Rhea Ripley. That elevates you. Now, look, two people were next to Rhea Ripley. Damien Priest, Dominic Mysterio. One took it and ran with it, and one fumbled it.
Shit, since you went ahead and talk about Dirty Dom, let's go ahead and talk about Dirty Dom and that win, bro. Two-belt Dom,
champ, bro.
Two-belt Dom.
Two-belt Dom, bro. A little help from El Grande Americana.
But you know who's coming next, though?
Oh, yeah, Rusev. Who cares?
Well, I mean, I saw that altercation backstage, but I thought it was going to be Zetto. You know what I mean? I thought it was Penta.
I think they're getting the crew back together. Because you saw Penta get jumped by New Day. Yeah. Who's he need?
The Lucha Bros.
Yeah.
Bro, we just talk about where have these guys been? Well, definitely his brother. We said it's so funny. Literally, we was talking about where is Andrade in Phoenix, right? It turns around.
We know where Andrade was running away, bro.
He went away, bro. But he learned his lesson this time. Instead of saying "fuck you, WWE," he said "thank you, WWE." You don't want to burn his bridges. But the shit that he's getting in with MJF, holy shit, bro. We gotta talk about that on Word on the Street. Y'all stay tuned on that, man.
Yeah, shit was good. But we both have Cody winning this match.
Unfortunately.
Second match, Io Sky versus Stephanie Velcro. We'll still call her Stephanie Velcro.
Yeah.
Because Naomi's still the real
That's
champ.
right.
This is an interim championship. Who you got, bro? I think it's too early to give Steph the champ. It's too early. And the crowd the crowd wasn't that much behind her on her Raw match versus Kairi Sane.
No.
The crowd really popped when Io came out.
So do you honestly think they're going to give Io that belt again?
I think so, bro. I think so.
Give me Stephanie Velcro. Give me her. give me her. Give me her. And Stephanie, if you see this, we're just messing around because you gorgeous as hell. We don't want to disrespect. But Stephanie Velcro, let me get her.
It's too early, bro. I just think it's too early. It's too early. Io. And Io, I mean, if WWE does what the crowd says, which is what a lot of people say, you need to listen to the crowd. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They said JD from NY said AJ Styles should have won the belt from Dirty Dom in Paris just because the crowd was going crazy. So if the crowd's going crazy for Io, you got to give that belt to Io.
The crowd was going crazy because they understand that this is AJ's winding down period. We don't have too much of these matches or any time with AJ because he's done in just a few months. So they were celebrating AJ. Now, as far as putting on the title because the crowd is wild, the live crowd is wild for that title. You got to think about the broader board. All right, give me Stephanie Victoria because I promise you she is what the WWE want to put the title on. Now, there's only one thing that could hold her back, just like they held back Andrade. You gotta be bilingual in the WWE. You're in a company where promos are more important than the matches, okay? And I understand WWE is trying to do their magic and trying to spin it like they normally do because if you see Stephanie's shirt when she came out, it said "Wrestling is my first language." I understand. That's a dope ass shirt. It's okay though. But I'm just saying it can't be at me because I'm on her team. I'm picking her to win. But I don't think if they don't give her the title, I will understand why. Because the language barrier. You know what I'm saying? And this is real WWE stuff, man. Why do you think Andrade never got pushed? Because
both women in this match have the language barrier.
But you know what? What's funny? Between the two, Io speaks better than
you think?
Yeah.
I think it's close. But I think Stephanie might win the belt. Because what we got backstage between her and Rhea tells her, if you win the belt, I'm coming for it. So I was like, are they hinting for something right? I think they're going to save Rhea beating Io for the belt at WrestleMania. Because Rhea's never beat Io, ever.
Right. So this is how I'm going to break it down. This is how it's going to happen. I think Stephanie is going to beat Io and then she's going to be the new champion only because Asuka's going to interfere. And it's going to kick off the storyline between Asuka versus Io, something that we all been waiting for.
Yeah, it's
We've been
waiting
to see these two girls go at it.
They've been planting the seeds.
Yes. So this is why I think she's going to win.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, man, I'd be so mad if Asuka cost Io the belt. That's some Finn Balor, Damien Priest shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
I say that to answer what you just said. Because you said who is a dream match of hers? There's two dream opponents she ever wanted to face. Is Rhea?
Yeah. That shit was funny backstage. Asuka's like, you are not ready for Kairi Sane. I was like, damn, you just threw your girl under the bus like that. Kairi's like, and then she was like, too funny, bro. Too funny, bro. All right, we got the next match, which probably has the most storyline with intricacies and all that stuff. It's going to be the Usos versus the Brawns, bro. We get LA Knight in the mix, bro. We get some back and forth with LA. We get the backstage segment with Jimmy and Jay. And man, bro, brothers are fighting right now. The twins are fighting.
Yes.
It's not looking good for the twins. And the word on the street is, as much as we think Jay's going heel, WWE has came out and said that there's no plans to turn him heel. Obviously, yeah. But man, bro, who was Jay talking to? Roman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they're not going to make Jay a heel, and LA Knight is not a heel. But this is why I have a fixed, I'm so fascinated with heel versus heel, face versus face, because you always get that gray area. Like, who is the heel in this situation? Who is the face in this situation? So I'm glad they're doing this because I've been seeing stuff online, people not really rocking with this Jay and LA Knight thing. I rocks with it. I think it's the most interesting I've seen Jay and fucking LA Knight at the same time.
Really?
Yes, this is. I like this. I like this little program between these two.
I think it's funny that everyone's like push LA Knight. I'm like, he the fifth wheel right now in a match that has nothing to do with him. I'm assuming he gets involved at WrestlePalooza, though. I'm assuming he comes out.
He will.
Could he be a new member of the Vision?
No way. There's no way there's no way in hell I can see him with the Vision.
I don't think so either, because
and I don't think he will interfere in that match on WrestlePalooza, because he got his get back on Raw.
Yeah.
He said, now we're
after you
good.
shake a man's hand, bro, that's fucked up, bro. That's cold-blooded,
bro. That's a heel
you
for you.
That's what I'm saying. But the reason I don't think he'll be in the Vision is because the Vision is for the future WWE. LA Knight, he old as shit, bro. He ain't no future. Right now. He needs to happen right now. He like 42, bro.
That's not old, bro.
That's old to me.
Says the guy who's a couple years from that. Okay.
Hey, bro, don't worry about that. I'm sitting behind the mic right now, all right? I can do this forever.
You're right.
I can't bang in that ring forever, you know
You're
what
right
I'm
about that.
But do you think this, like I said, we talked about it last week, is this Uso thing going to keep going? Or is this kind of going to be a breaking point for the Usos?
Can't be, because they just got back together. Jay said, you lead, I'll follow. He knows that's Big Jim, that's Big Bro. You know what I mean? What this is going to do is, and I'm hoping this is what they're trying to do, it seems like Jay is trying to give his brother the rub by being the antagonist out of the two.
Ooh.
And making Jimmy the good guy, the super baby face, the relatable one. And
that makes
Jay,
sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. One thing that I haven't seen Jay wear in a while, or even say in a while, maybe I missed it, but you let me know if I'm wrong. I haven't heard him say yeet. For 2 weeks, I haven't heard Jay say yeet.
Well, he hasn't said it, but last week he said 4 letters, 1 word, and the crowd said it. But you're right. He hasn't said it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he used to say that shit all the time backstage. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying, he'll go and do something else. I haven't heard him say it for a long time. So are we getting that right-hand man, Jay? And if we do, I am all for that.
And what about this? I have a theory. What if you get this brothers fighting the whole time Roman's gone? Roman's the one that says, come on, bros. Like Roman's the peacemaker, if he were John Cena. But Roman is that guy that brings them back together type.
That
could be Roman's next return, bro. Then, he always goes away and returns. Yeah. Jay and Jimmy are about to go to battle. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Your favorite theme song in the world, bro.
Not the Jesus one. The first one is the best, all right? If this is something to make the tribal chief, not OTC, the tribal chief, to insert himself and be the peacemaker and to bring the family back together, I'm all for it. And if I can get the old tribal chief back, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
What Jimmy say? I don't see no Ulafala. Who's got the Ulafala? My boy Roman Reigns got the Ulafala.
Roman has it.
Yeah.
But I will say this, though. That's when I sent you today. Word on the street is WWE is saying that the Bloodline is their Avengers. And they shouldn't have ended it the way they ended it. And I said this shit. I've been beating the drum for this shit since it ended, because it was a horrible ending. They have so much more juice in that orange that they can squeeze more. I mean, they have infinite stuff. This can be another 5 more years and it won't be boring. It won't be boring because there's so many compartments and moving pieces that it would make it exciting. They should have never stopped the Bloodline storyline. Never should have stopped. They should have kept that shit going. They should have kept it going until they felt like people were getting tired of it. I heard people online saying, "Oh, it was too long." See, these are the type of people who don't like watching 3 hours movies because it's too much dialogue.
Yeah.
Get your attention span up, little boy. That's what I'm talking about.
At what point did you feel like it ended?
When Roman faced Solo and got his Ulafala back.
And then that was it.
That was it. Think about it.
I feel like it's still going on a little bit, just smidgens of it. Because, I mean, we had Jay and Roman at SummerSlam versus the Bron-Brons. It's still kind of, I don't know,
Okay, there's different branches on this tree. I would say that. But the simple fact that WWE hasn't even acknowledged them as a group by the name of the Bloodline at all.
That's facts. But, I mean, even Solo calls it the My Family Tree. The MFT,
which is fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't like that.
I gotta bring this up, bro. Since we brought up Solo, Vince Russo said they took the U.S. title off of Solo Sikoa to punish Rikishi for the shit that happened with Rajah Jackson, bro.
Man, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. Russo just be reaching. Like,
what is that? I'll reach for that. Fuck it.
There's nothing there to get, and he's reaching for it.
I heard that laugh, bro. He also said, Becky, we'll bring this match up next. Becky is only in the position she is in because she's married to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is Triple H's boy.
Nope, that's not true either.
That's not true either, bro.
No.
Becky's done the work, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Becky was the man before maybe there was dating, but before they got married or something. I mean, she got herself over. Well, should I say Nia Jax got her over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nia got her over.
Nah, I'm not going to. See, bro, let me tell you something. I'm not going to sit here and lie on folks like that, bro. This is what we like it. That's a
clickbait shit. That's a clickbait shit.
Yeah. No, and that shit don't even make. That's not even logical. That's not even a logical statement to make. Come on. Becky was already climbing. So when Seth was injured and Becky was running the hottest woman in WWE, and she was on front cover with Roman Reigns on the WWE game. So I guess Seth has something to do with that too, right? Oh, come on, man, cut it out, Vince Russo. Damn, I'm gonna make a nickname for Vince Russo. I'm telling you, wait till I find it, and I'm gonna start saying it because he deserves one.
I think a good nickname is Dave Meltzer. That's a good nickname for Vince Russo right there.
Dave Meltzer, the non-wrestler. That's what we gonna get.
But let me ask you this: since we're on the Usos Braun, we got a little sidetracked. But how sick are you of watching the ending of Raw? It's just the same. It's the Braun's either winning the match, losing the match. They beat the shit out of someone, and then someone comes running in. I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop of every Raw. Just ends with Braun doing this, and someone runs in, bro.
It's been like this.
It's putting me in the attitude era, bro. It's putting me in the attitude era.
You did same matches every week. But
same matches every week.
Matches. It's the
Stone Cold comes running out. Here comes Stone Cold at the end. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit, bro. And I'm not even gonna say it was attitude area. WCW did it for a while too, with Goldberg running out at the end of episode to spear everyone and help everyone, bro. It happened all the time, bro. Or Sting,
that was bad WCW. That was
or Sting was coming down from the Raptors to save the day, bro. It's like, okay, give it to me once a month. Don't give it to me 4 weeks in a row.
The Sting thing, you can't say that in there because Sting was not on TV like that hardly ever. The only time you saw him is at the end of Nitro when he comes.
Bro, he went a year without a match, bro. It was crazy, bro. I don't know how long it was. I could be exaggerating. It was a long time that only Sting would come down, fuck people up with the bat, dip.
Yeah, it was. But look, it was. Certain things are meant to be preserved. That was one of them. Yeah. This shit right here that we seen for the last couple of months, bro. Nah, bro. This ain't it, bro. How you gonna start and end the show the same way continuously for the last 2.5 months, man?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the last Raw ended the same way. Jay came running out. Braun was beating up on Jimmy and fucking LA Knight. I was like, bro, we've seen this. We've seen it, man.
Hey, but see, to the E's credit, man, we talk shit about it, but we keep watching.
It's true, bro.
We keep watching.
We keep buying the tickets. They increase the ticket price. We're like, nah, fuck it. We'll pay it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, right. The light bill need to be paid this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And it seems like, honestly, I hate to say it, but Triple H has been away from some shows for a while. Like, he might have been at this Raw, but we know last Monday he was filming Kill Tony. We know he was at a boxing match Saturday. Friday, they had Worlds Collide, so he was there for... Yeah, he was there for that. He wasn't at SmackDown on Friday. So, like, I hate to say it, is Triple H getting a little, like, Dana White-ish, where he's like, I'm the guy. You know what I mean?
No.
Because if you ask anyone, the UFC, name someone from the UFC, a lot of people will be like, Dana White, and he ain't even a wrestler or a fighter. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If you say WWE, is Triple H trying to be that name?
Nope. Triple H is preparing us to see what it is to be life without Triple H in the E. Mm-hmm.
You think that's his strategy too?
I said it. Yeah.
Because he said, I'm taking more vacations with his family he wants to do. So he's like, y'all talk shit. See what it is without me. That's what you're saying he's doing?
Thinking H might be reduced down to an on-screen character. with minimum backstage pull. I think they're going to put somebody else in that creative position, bro. I'm telling you, I feel it coming. And I don't know why I feel it coming, but for him to be so absent away from TVs and production for a couple of weeks, this would never. Vince, they said Vince was a vampire. That man never slept.
Yeah. And did you even see what happened we're filming this right after NXT ended. Yeah. Have you seen anything from NXT?
Nothing.
NXT started. I only saw the clips. I didn't watch it. I don't watch NXT. Saw the clips. It starts with HBK and Triple H in the ring. And Triple H is saying, maybe I need to come back here. And HBK is like, nah, bro, you don't. Like, kind of making them a little beefy a little bit, bro. And I'm like, God damn, this Saudi are these two fighting at WrestleMania next year?
Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to put some.
No, they're preparing us for Survivor Series because I think it's going to be Raw, SmackDown versus NXT.
Really?
They might come back with the old Survivor Series elimination matches.
As long as they get rid of that cape, bro.
No more War Games.
War
for
Games
this year.
Is terrible, bro. But
you don't,
bro. It's just getting so like it's sloppy. If they prepared for it more, like think about the match we just watched on AEW in a cage with 10 on 10, and it was like so much better. Like just start everyone in the ring at least. You know what I mean?
So you mean to tell me you didn't like the Bloodline versus?
I did, but it could have been better. The women's match that year brought it down a lot.
That was what it would have.
Nia was hitting chair shots like. It was bad, bro.
Nia Jax was the biggest woman in the ring taking the little softest hair chair shots. Yeah, it's crazy.
Unload with that chair. Unload like Jay unloaded with those chairs on Braun and Braun. He was whacking the shit out of them, bro. Yeah. All right, bro. We get Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins come out. We hear Seth Rollins' music first. We hear Becky Lynch's music. Then CM Punk and AJ come out. We only hear AJ's music. And right when I heard that, I was like, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. And that gets brought into the promo. You know what I'm saying? So how'd you feel about the promo? I don't want to say anything about the promo before you say something about the promo. How'd you feel about the promo? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it, bro?
That shit was a 2, bro.
Me too, bro.
And I'm going to tell you why.
It was
because I was like, okay, I'm about to get some good shit right now. You know what I mean? It's face-to-face. All four of them in the ring. It's about to be... Bro, it was so awkward. It was so just... They was like spitting and hoping some shit stick. It was... I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of this promo.
That promo was terrible, bro.
It was.
It was like they didn't really plan it out. I don't know, bro. And they're like, we'll just go out there and feel it out. You know, we got people who are great on the mic. Becky at her time. Seth's good on the mic. CM Punk has had great moments on the mic, not so recently. But I feel like they was just like, we'll just go out there and feel it out. And then they were like, it was bad, bro. I mean, AJ Lee says, I'm a Puerto Rican from New Jersey who will shank a bitch. I was like, what? Like, you're gonna stab Becky Lynch now? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I am excited for this match between these two, but at first, but then after I seen that promo, bro, it like half of my excitement went down, like tremendously. I'm like, this is some old unprepared WWE shit that they just throw out and just think the names of the stars is bigger than the actual storyline and what the match is, bro. And I'm like, come on, you got to put more effort into that. And I'm gonna show you another point. John Cena's opening promo. You understand what I'm saying?
Pointless.
How in the hell, so many years, this man runs out to the ring. I'm still getting goosebumps when he jumps in that shit and he does that. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker still got it. And then he can still cut a riveting promo. He puts his heart and his whole soul into everything he say, bro. It doesn't sound scripted. It doesn't sound like he thought of it. It sounds like he's coming from the top. That's what the promo that we saw, it sounded scripted. It sounded like people, wait your turn. Here's my line. That's your line. Here's my line. Okay, we say it together. It was too, like, I didn't feel it. I was not rocking with it, bro. So
see, I feel like they should have scripted it more and maybe thought about it more. Maybe throw that shit through Chat GPT or something, bro. Make some better lines, bro.
It was bad, bro. Points. Shit, man.
And then we get AJ slapping Seth, slaps him across the face. Then this is where it kind of got good because Becky's like, man, I'm not fighting. Get at it. But it was all set up for Becky to then manhandle slam AJ Lee after she hadn't took a bump in the ring. So there were some good points to it, but the first 10 minutes, trash.
It was too respectful.
Yeah.
I
wanted CM Punk to be CM Punk, bro. You know what I mean?
I wanted CM Punk to say some shit like, I usually don't hit ladies, but damn, since I don't see one in the ring.
Bro, yes, I wanted him to.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was going to GTS her. I was like, GTS Becky, bro. Just do it, bro.
No, nothing. None of that happened. So I don't know, man. Again, Phil hasn't been on point for quite a while. And until I get Phil back, until I get CM Punk, the real CM Punk back, bro, I don't have any interest in anything that he's doing right now. The only interest that spikes me between these four right now is AJ Lee. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to see how she's going to do. She still have ring rust? I always like to see, and that ain't has nothing to do with her personally. This has everything to do with me personally, how I like to see wrestlers when they return in the ring. I want to see if they still got it. You know what I mean? But, bro, this promo knocked a lot of excitement away from me for this match, bro. I'm not going to lie, man. I was disappointed. I said, what the fuck is going on right now?
Do we get any male on female action in this match?
Of course.
You think we're gonna get some physicality between a male and a female in this match?
We're gonna get probably a GTS from Beck to from Punk to Becky because
you think so?
She's owed a receipt for. You know what I mean? So people want to see that he's gonna get his receipt. You know what I'm saying?
A curb stomp on AJ Lee.
You could see that. I could see that very much so. You know?
I don't think we get any of it, bro.
I think we do.
This is WWE we're talking about here,
WWE,
bro. There would be backlash online. How dare you? I think there would be, bro. You don't think so?
If I think it's gonna be backlash if they don't. I really think it's gonna be backlash if they don't see no man and one of these women in the ring. How dare they?
Yeah,
I'm telling you. But again, not excited for this match at all. And the reason, and I'm going to say this, even after WrestlePalooza, this is not the end of this rivalry, bro. It's going to keep going on because it's going to set up for AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the IC title.
Yeah. How do you see this match ending? Who wins and how?
CM Punk and AJ Lee's going to win.
Yeah. With AJ Lee pinning Becky Lynch. That's how I feel.
Because I feel like Seth and Becky, Franklin and Becky is going to bump heads at one point in the match because they keep reiterating to this. Can you share the spotlight? Can you, you know what I'm saying? Like they keep so I think at one point they're actually going to really kind of show their frustrations with each other, and I think that's when they're gonna take advantage for this 1, 2, 3. So, and it might not even be a pin. It might be like a roll up, like a schoolboy roll up or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, bro. The main event brought to you by Joe Tessitore on ESPN. Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And you said you liked Cena's promo on Raw. I did not like it. You know why?
Why?
He said, I got my fans or my friends from college here. I got my family here. I got so many people here because it was in Massachusetts, right? He went to college there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you just come out and cut a promo? That's it? That's it, bro? We can't get a match. We can't get nothing, bro. You got how many days left, bro? Give me something, bro.
Yeah, now that part.
Give me something.
I feel you on that. I do feel you on that part. Like he just cut a riveting promo and just said, bye.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying? But he only has 6 more dates left.
I know,
only
bro.
6.
Unless Saudi paid him that money.
He said there is no amount of money that will make him get back after he comes back.
You don't know them Saudis, bro. You don't know them Saudis.
Yeah, you're right, because Shawn Michaels said that same thing. And here we go, bro. Bum ass.
Here we go, yeah.
With Triple H and versus the Brothers of Destruction. That was horrible. Horrible.
Oh, yeah. How'd you feel about Brock? And his name is R-Truth, Ron Cena, whatever you want to call him. That promo on SmackDown, bro.
Hilarious.
Brock ripped his pants. Showing his ass everywhere.
He started twerking and shit. Like, I say, what the And you know what? I think Brock got chewed out for that shit backstage, bro. Because they're like, bro, you're supposed to be the heel. You're making people like you by doing that, bro. Yeah. He probably didn't, but that was Vince McMahon. He would have chewed him out for that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Hey, Triple H wasn't even there, bro. He was in Las Vegas with Triple A, so he wasn't even there.
So he didn't see Brock Lesnar's twerk section, huh?
Yeah. What I don't like about this is we got Cena and Brock going into WrestlePalooza. We're a week away. And we have Brock Lesnar on SmackDown and Cena on Raw. What the fuck, man?
No face-to-face? We get no face-to-face?
Yeah. We get nothing. We'll see what happens SmackDown, but I don't know if Brock's going to be. Well, no. Fucking John Cena's not going to be there.
Right.
Because that was his last SmackDown 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So we're getting nothing.
This, again, shows the arrogance of the E.
Mm-hmm.
They're so fixated on the fact that, hey, we have two major stars. We don't need to sell this match more than it already is, bro.
Yeah.
And so they said, I guarantee you what we're going to do. They're going to let them cut promos away from each other, and they're going to finally meet up in the ring, and it's going to be more than enough.
Yeah. Who's winning the match? Who's winning the match?
It's John Cena by far.
I think I got Brock, bro. I think I got Brock just for the simple reason. I don't know. Maybe Cena has to like build himself up again with these 5 last appearances, and man, I don't know whose last opponent's gonna be, bro. We're coming down to the nitty gritty, the wire, whatever you want to call it, and I don't see a final opponent for him. Is Gunther coming back? What's happening?
Where he been at, bro?
Is Cena gonna cut a promo after WrestlePalooza, and that's when Gunther comes out? I mean, we got Rusev and Dirty Dom, so it doesn't seem like Dirty Dom my pick for Cena's last opponent.
Right. Okay, so here we go. Check this out. Remember what I told you on Saturday? I said Crawford got them things, and Crawford showed you he had them things. Cena's gonna win this match. I'm gonna tell you why. It has nothing to do about Cena's in-ring ability or anything like that. It has everything to do about there ain't a person alive. You heard the crowd. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brock Lesnar's gonna lose because of these allegations.
and Cena said in the promo, Brock's controversial.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was allowed to say that on fucking WWE TV, bro. I didn't know. Because all of our minds know exactly what he's talking about.
He leaned into it.
And I feel like the WWE wants to move away from it. You know what I mean?
And how they going to move away from it? They're going to let Brock lose. And everybody going to be like, he deserves to lose. So I'm telling you, this is what it's going to be, man. So give me John Cena off those standards alone.
Give me Brock. How long is Brock going to be in WWE after this? Is this a one-off with just John Cena? Did they only bring him back for John Cena?
I think
does he disappear after this?
I think Brock, after this, he probably disappear for a little bit, but he'll be back again in some shape or form later down the line.
Mania in
a
Vegas?
new contract for a couple of dates. So
yeah. You think he comes back Mania in Vegas?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Does he come back for the Royal Rumble in Saudi?
He definitely will be back for the Royal Rumble in Saudi because Saudi gonna pay him a shit ton load of money. That's what's going to happen. So y'all can definitely see that. Shit, missed the whole goddamn class. But
that's tough.
Listen, I think Brock Lesnar and these allegations and stuff, the TKO has shown us they don't give 2 rats ass what the hell's going on outside the ring. If this would have been, I guarantee you, if this would have been Vince McMahon, he would have brought.
This is all they care about, bro.
That's it. The cheddar cheese. That's what they care about, right?
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, again, he's probably getting paid buku money just to come back and do this match with Cena.
Yeah.
Just to do this.
He was getting paid the whole time he was gone, bro.
That's why he's always smiling.
Yeah.
I'll smile all the time, too. I get paid millions of dollars not to be there. Shit, man. But listen, I think once everything clears up, and I think, because I just got this funny feeling they're going to find Brock not guilty on nothing. Trust me. I just got this funny feeling. And then you alluded to it, a couple of months ago in the pod. You was like, why would the E bring back Brock if they don't already know, like, he's going to be in the...
With Disney, who owns ESPN.
Yeah. Now, we'll have a lot of egg on our face if that shit comes out. He's guilty on some shit.
Shit, I'll be like, I knew he was guilty the whole time.
And then everybody gonna be, see, this is why you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on out here, bro. It's crazy work. You know what I'm saying?
If you read the text messages, and this is just the text messages, he was offered the lady to sign the contract. He was gonna do it, according to the text messages, but then like a snowstorm happened or something, and then he didn't do it. I don't know the law. Is that still sex trafficking? What he's being accused of?
No.
I don't know.
That's called shit, blue balls. Where I'm from.
And Sable's still rocking with him.
Now you know why. Because nothing went down.
Yeah.
She probably mad at him. You was planning on going over there?
It's so crazy that Sable was involved in the shit with Vince prior to Brock Lesnar even being in the WWE. And then Vince had the fucking to be like, hey, bro, I'll get you. Like, that's crazy to me, bro.
Listen,
you're married to the girl that had a fucking lawsuit against me, but you want this piece? Like, that's crazy to me, bro.
Here we go. Here we go. See, the thing is, Brock, Vince McMahon, if Vince McMahon could at the time just copy Brock Lesnar, duplicate him into many other, bro, he would, because he is the perfect thing that Vince McMahon looks for a professional WWE superstar.
Yeah.
That's what he looks for. You know what I mean? And he loves Brock Lesnar, man. And he loves Brock Lesnar so much that, and I think Sabre and Brock Lesnar loves Vince too, because they still in cahoots.
And Vince loves Brock so much. Brock wanted to lose a match. I remember you could see the backstage footage, and Vince told Brock he's winning, and Brock comes through Gorilla and just throws the fucking belt at Vince and just keeps walking with Paul Heyman, bro.
Your asshole?
Yeah. But was that a work? Was that a shoot? We don't know. We don't know.
But again, if Brock Lesnar throw a belt at you, you honestly think that you're going to do something about that shit?
Nope. No one's doing shit to Brock Lesnar, bro.
That was one of the scariest shit I've seen on TV from WWE when I seen Brock Lesnar running out of mud and backstage. I said, "What on SmackDown? He was running." I said, "That's a scary sight. A motherfucker that big moving that fast."
Yeah, yeah. I heard a comedian one time said, "If aliens attack the world and they said send us the human that can fight the most and be the representation of humankind," they said that motherfucker's Brock Lesnar right there. We're sending Brock Lesnar.
Look, word on the street. Vince McMahon loves Brock so much, and Brock loves Vince McMahon so much that for his birthday party, Brock was there, spinning on his lips, dancing for Vince McMahon and them boys.
Hey, man. All right, so we just did all the matches. Which one is going to be the worst match of the night, if you had to predict? It's tough, because it's stacked.
Wait, we're going to have to break this down in two categories. We're talking about in-ring, or we're just talking about just the whole...
Just everything overall. If you had to get, which one do you feel like you're going to give your lowest rating to next week?
I think it's going to be Feeling Them Gang. Feeling Them Gang.
Yeah. Feeling Them Gang is going to be the worst. I think, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Yeah.
Because it can't be the Usos and the Bron, because I think that's just setting up for something else deeper.
Yeah.
Something's going to continue. Like, we're going to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah. All right. What's going to be your best match of the
Brock and Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going Cody Drew.
See, I want to say Cody Drew, but I would say Cody Drew, but it won't be for Cody. It'll be for Drew. Like, Drew is going to do everything he can to make this match riveting. Cody, he's just going to do his little Street Fighter moves all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sonic Boom and all that type of shit, bro. Everybody was Cody came back. He looks so big. I said, he got to buff up for Street Fighter movie. You see how big these dudes look on the game?
Yeah.
Come on.
Cody Drew will probably kick off the show.
No, I think Usos and Brons kick off the show.
They don't get a main event no more. All right. Thank God.
Hey, when the last time you heard them call Jay main event? Jay. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Now it's Monday night. Monday.
That's so fucking corny. That's so corny. That is so corny. It doesn't sound... You have to think of Monday. No, we're not doing that,
you have to really think about it. Yeah, bro.
Nah, it don't roll off the tongue. It don't roll off the tongue like Monday Night Rollins. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Monday, bro, nah. Monday night,
yeet. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Horrible.
All right. Well, that's all, folks. And I just want to say, I don't like Indianapolis. I don't like Pat McAfee because y'all have Royal Rumble and you're getting WrestlePalooza. So I'm mad at y'all right now. Y'all getting that. And if you have the ESPN app.
Nope. I have it, but I don't know how to sign up for that bitch.
It's free.
How am I supposed to watch it?
You got to pay for the ESPN app and then it's free.
Why I got to pay for ESPN when I got the damn ESPN channel I'm paying for on DirecTV?
I know, but you got to pay. I pay for the ESPN app. So I just got to turn on my TV, go to the ESPN app. Boom. It's right there, baby.
You got to pay for the app?
You got to pay for the app.
How much is
That's
that?
the only thing. They said it on the thing. They were like, if you have the ESPN app, it's free. I mean, it's not free, but it's free.
How much
if you already pay? I think it's like, I have I got Disney, Hulu, and ESPN in a bundle. I think it's like $30 a month. Yeah, the bundle. It's free. It's free. You paying for it. You doing it.
Yeah, but face the wrath of my woman. She's like, what the fuck are you paying for more shit?
That's the only way you're gonna be able to watch PLEs from now on, bro.
So I might as well go ahead and cancel goddamn Peacock.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, Peacock, unless you want to watch NXT, bro.
Oh, so all the NXT PLEs gonna be on Peacock.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't worried about NXT.
Cancel Peacock, bro. Cancel that shit.
Damn, bro, I gotta pay. Man.
Yeah, and what's it called? Stream East just got shut down, so you can't even legally stream that shit no more, bro. Shut down. You know what, like that website Stream East that you can like watch all like the UFCs, the boxing matches for free on. It was like an illegal website. That shit got shut the fuck down.
Oh yeah, shit. There's like 500 more of them things. I already know where to go. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta figure out how to. That's why that shit wasn't working. Like, so I gotta pay for the app. Like you can download the app for free. Yeah. But to get these special privileges, you gotta pay.
Yep. You get a lot. You get some good shit. I mean, there's some good shit on there. You know.
I already got Disney Plus.
Yeah. And so just do the bundle then, bro. I think if you're paying for Disney Plus and Hulu separate, it's cheaper just to get the bundle. You just got to bundle it, bro.
I'm not paying for neither one of them things. There's different parts of our family is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
okay. Yeah,
it's like gifts. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, of course. I'm about to figure out what I'm going to do and get that thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
But thank y'all guys for tuning in to the 404 Heelz podcast, to our WWE WrestlePalooza review and Raw and SmackDown weekly tie-in.
Subscribe on Spotify. Drink some Woo energy drinks, y'all.
Woo energy drink. When you're feeling down, all you got to do is say woo, 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 woo. That's all you got to do.
All right, y'all.
Till next time. Deuces. Deuces.